Most trading strategies are complex for no reason, and complexity is what actually makes the trading system hard. But you're here today, so I'm going to give you my simple strategy that I use to make consistent profits from the market. So let's get right into it. Today is March 1, and it's now 2:39 here in Jamaica. The market will be open in a couple hours, and it's a brand new month. So we have brand new opportunities, and we just getting better in this new month to hit our trading goals. So, and that's, I'll do my best today to help you with that. So we are on the MNQ. That's the pair that we've been killing from the other day. So that is our pair. And we start on our daily time frame as always, as always. So you just, once you come to the chart, you know, you load up the daily time frame to get those strong level of support resistances. And those are areas where the market bought from very strong or sold from very strong. Those are those areas. So you want to make sure you mark them out quickly, because once we have that now, we don't want to be in a trade and the trade just, we are here looking for a sell, or and we in a seller we just see the market do something like this, whoa, all the way up. No, we don't want to be in our trade and that to happen. So we have to highlight these areas, and I use a blue rectangle to do that. You notice I just cover that weak area to cover the strong level of support resistance where the market can buy from. That is always what I want to do first. So you notice the market sold from here. So that's a strong level. Sold, sold, sold. These are all strong levels, and these are on the daily time frame. I remember the higher the time frame is, the higher these zones are, because the market took a longer time to create these zones. So they are very strong, and they are tested and proven to hold support or resistance, as you can see here, because the market bought from here, bought from here again, bought from here, bought from here, bought from here. So you know that those levels are very strong. And we just use our discretion to just cover that little wick area, which would be the base of the candle. I don't go and cover all the candle all the way. We're not going to do something like this. We would not want something like this. No, that one would be too big to cover everything. So we just cover that little wick area. You notice how price push from those areas. So we know this is a strong level. So how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 10 times the market pushed from these areas. So we want to mark out at first on the daily, and I use a blue rectangle. You can choose a color that you want to fit your style, but the blue is what I use. And then now we go on our 2-hour time frame. After we go on our 2-hour time frame, what do we need on the 2-hour time frame now? We need our market structure. And the market structure is when the market is creating higher highs and higher lows in an uptrend, which would look something like this. And that is how the uptrend would look. And then for the downtrend, lower highs, lower lows. So the market is getting lower and lower. That is when our bias would be sells. And when the market is getting higher and higher, creating new highs, our bias would be buys. That is what we look for on the 2-hour time frame. So different time frame, and I look for different things. On the daily, I look for the strong level of support resistance. On the 2-hour, I look for my market structure, because the market structure shows us the trend direction the market is likely to go in, because we need a bias on where the market is most likely to push. We're not going to always be correct, but that would be our bias. When you say our bias is buys, doesn't mean the market has to buy, but our bias is buys. And after we do that now, that is what I do on the 2-hour time frame. And let me show you how I mark it out. Let me just give you an example. I have my chart already cleaned up and ready for the new week, but I will mark out these level of support, and I just use a little trend line to say, okay, price broke below the support, which confirm it got lower. And then one price now stay below and confirm that it actually stayed lower. It not only got lower, but it stayed lower than the support. So that is why my bias would be sells right now. Again, let us look at what the market is doing coming into the new week and the new month. The market broke below here and confirmed a breaker structure, but look at what happened right here. Price created a little resistance here, But then what price this close above and then this one close below the resistance. You see exactly why I wait on the market to give me a confirmation candle, because if you saw just this breakout and you took that candle for a buy to go up, you would have probably lost, because you notice the market broke above the resistance and instead of continuing pushing up, you see close below. So if you expected something like this to just continue push up and the market did a push up, you would have lost, and you would have lost for no reason. So sometimes it may look like the trade is going away, leave you. Like trades like these ones, if these one break out and you're waiting for a candle, this one will push very strongly. I'm not gonna lie. So this one is, but these happen sometime where these big pushes happen. But most times we get our entry on the pullback for the continuation, because we are waiting for the market to show us a bias, and then we choose a bias based on what the market shows us, and then we take entry. So that is what I do on the 2 hour, and then I go on the 5 minute time frame to get my secret sauce. And remember, if you want to get the secret sauce, you have to link the Coleman Chan boss. That's the only way that you can get it, because only over here at Team Coleman Chan we have that secret sauce zone, and I get those on my 5 minute. And if you have been with me for a long time, you notice I used to only have them in orange, but you notice I have them in orange now, and I also have it in purple. So they mean different things, and I would have to show you the exact meaning. So remember, click link in the description for that. And there's a free trial. I show you exactly how I do it. I look for the secret sauce, because this now would be the secret sauce zone. I have it here already. And I show you exactly how I do it, and you can ask any questions. A free trial, and then just $44.99 to be in the group where you can send me your trades, set up how you mark up your charts. I can go over and ask any question that you have based on what we are doing here. And I have also on my channel too, YouTube channel, these breakdowns. But if you want to get more in depth and ask more personal questions, then can find the group there. Again, do the free trial. And if you don't like it, you don't have to commit to it, because it's a free trial. And then when you finish now, but if you want to continue, it's there. So that is what I have for that now, to just show answer questions and what we're doing on a day-to-day basis, because I can't do the breakdowns every single day. But if we in the group now, you can ask questions and your questions will be answered there. So that is it that we're looking for on the MNQ currently. So price is pushing from our strong level zone, or secret sauce zone now. We'd have to wait and see if price comes back now and give us a little resistance here, and we get a confirmation we can possibly take a trade like this. This is what I would be looking for right now, or just wait on price to continue building to go below, and we get a setup by later after the Asian session begins, so we can take a trade. Otherwise, we'll be waiting until our setup line up. We're not rushing the market, because remember, patience pays. So if you want to get your pay, always be patient and wait on the market. So that is our breakdown on the MNQ. That is what I'll be looking at. And I'll be doing a follow-up in the week on Thursday. You know that already. If you are new, but you just know. So we do our breakdowns on Sundays and Thursdays currently. Soon we'll be doing more. I'll be going live now and start showing you our breakdowns that we do for you to catch your trades in live time, as well as me showing you how I caught them, the thought process, so you can do it for yourself, because that is a whole thing for you to be able to see the market with clarity and remove the confusion, so you can do it for yourself. So now we're on our US30. We're going to do the same thing on the daily to get those strong level zones. Then we go on the 2 hour. In this case, the market did this. Market made a strong low, strong break below. And then one price broke below, one confirmed. So that is, the market is still made a new low all the way down here. And it come right now, it is in a strong level of support resistance zone. But now I'm still currently looking at the market structure for downtrend. So it is reacting here, as you see. And let us look at our secret sauce zone on the the US30. Let me show you. I can see it's so easy, and I break it down exactly in the masterclass. I get so this would be the secret sauce zone right here on the US30. Currently now, we wait for price to pull back and tap into it and see if we get a confirmation. And when we get the confirmation, we just take or trade. So I would be looking for something like this on the US30 for price to push down currently based on what the market is showing. But then we'll be waiting on brand new structure now to see if it still validates what we were looking at. Because remember, the market change, so you have to be adaptable and flexible based on the new structures that form. But I showed you exactly how to do it. So you don't have to be confused and be not confident, because I show you exactly how to do it and look for it. So you just adapt as the market is developing over time. And now, since there are a lot of news and things happening all over the world, you have to stay very cognizant of what is happening, because it's definitely going to reflect in the market, where maybe some stronger moves, probably some stronger downside momentum or upside, depending. We don't know where it's going to go, but we are just understanding it, breaking it down simple, so when the moment arrives, we can capitalize on the moves that the market are making. So that is my breakdown for today. A very simple one, as I said. We're showing you we don't have to do that complex thing. We just understanding based on what is going on, position ourselves, adjust our strategy, and just wait on our trades to play out. We're going to win some, we're going to lose some, but the aim is that we are consistent over time, and that is the exact principles that I gave you today to do it. So that is what we have today. Wonderful breakdown. I hope you guys got a lot of value from this one. Matter of fact, I know you guys got a lot of value because we break it down simple, remove the fluff, remove the noise, so you can see the market with clarity and make results. Like guys like my guy Spiel from South Africa, passing his funded accounts, growing his small accounts. I'm going to add some screenshots here. My guy Alexis turned 98 into over 4K. And my blood brother getting wins all from the Secret Sauce Masterclass. So if you want that too, remember, click link in the description for that. So that's it for today. I see you on the next one. Peace.